for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And they'll enjoy excellent field position at the 40 as the opening kick heads out of bounds. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Racing down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And send a receiver left. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. From the red zone on first. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. He gets loose down the right side. Inside the red zone. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
319! That's it!
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design one from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Free inside the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Headed out right. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. So with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Allen on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off, and they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
43, 50, yellow, attack!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Cut out left. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Wasn't accurate on the extra points, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that makes it 3rd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. Breaks the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Allen to throw. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
319.
From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense to the line fast.
10 more yards. Complete to Josh Norman.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll pass it this time. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Offense up to the line fast. Buying some time right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Issues with the snap, but he does get it away. And this is a short kick, though. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ground 80! What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
319!
Allen looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it's 3rd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually... secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ground 80!
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Another throw for Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. It's inside the 10. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Yellow.
Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Kansas City.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he'll go out of bounds with how much field remaining. Barely 25 yards left between he and that end zone. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain.
First down throw, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. It's complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll run. Pacheco is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Gets it headed right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
down these two. Fall down these two. 180. Easy. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. Good side.
Third and long for him here. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The
Yellow.
Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Right side.
This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Bills 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Cook. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On first down, Allen escapes the pocket. Dumps this off to Cook. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Allen now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
The 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. It's a design run for Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to within 1 score.
39. Bills 31.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Here's Mahomes now. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and I'm chopping.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ground 80!
Here's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. 5 still to go here. This is second down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
319.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
180.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Cuts right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points.
Bills 31.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Into traffic, complete. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down throw for Allen. Sheds up a rusher. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Taken in by Chase, left side. Escapes the defender. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Complete at the 2. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
Bills 39.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Just a yard left to go on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 5 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Mahomes on first and 10. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. And 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes it.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs moments away from a 2-0 start. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the well again. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that first down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, it's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. I've got blue, lady. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Running back sent in motion.
My God.
They're going to pass it here. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pardon my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, ready, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stripped up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this dream I got. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 a dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel patty. Got whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
I'll be waiting. Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Tell me what you love me, boy.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy.
this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?